afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you're watching, welcome. I'm super excited to have you here. We're doing another awesome dance. It's called Lady Luck by Niels Paulsen, and I'm wearing my lucky green shirt today. Actually, it's like seafoam or something, whatever they called it on Amazon, but it's green, some shade of green, which is lucky. So, we're doing Lady Luck by Niels Paulsen. It was choreographed in 2011, I think May of 2011. I'm right, May of 2011, choreographed by Niels Paulsen. It's a really awesome dance. I remember when this dance first came out, and I just loved it. Since it came out, since I first learned it, I was like, this is a great dance. And still to this day, I think this is one of the best dances that Niels has ever produced. It really is very musical. It's got that kind of funky West Coast swing-ish style. He calls it intermediate advanced funky West Coast. I would push it a little bit more towards advanced, but don't worry, we'll walk you through each step and hopefully you'll have no issues whatsoever. But if you do have issues, feel free to ask your questions in the comments. I'll do my best to keep up with those. It does take about 20-30 seconds for it to come through on my end, so if I don't respond to you right away, give it a minute or so. If I still haven't responded to you and I've come up and looked at the comments, just feel free to comment again. Let's see. I've got lots of people popping in, lots of people commenting already. That's exciting. I'm going to say hello to some of my lovely people here. Hi, Jane, Tammy, oops. Don't want to bring you on camera. There we go. Jane, Tammy, Chris. Hi, Mom. Vanda's here. Oops, wrong hand. Anne's here. Hi, Jan. Hi, Anne. Teresa, Beverly, Tina, Marianne. Awesome. Wonderful. Thank you all for joining me. Very excited. We're going to wait just a few minutes in case anybody wanted to join in and didn't get here right on time. Hi, Jenny. Didn't get here right on time. Hi, Candy. So, for those of you that just joined me, we're doing Lady Luck, choreographed by Niels Paulsen. 64 counts, 2 walls. Feels like a few more counts, but we'll get through it. Don't worry. Like I said, he calls it intermediate advanced funky nightclub. West Coast, not nightclub. It's not a nightclub. Funky West Coast. I would push it a little bit more towards advanced. The music is Lady Luck by Jamie Woon. And if you are looking for the step sheet on this on Copper Knob, Lady Luck has an exclamation point at the end of it. So don't forget about that little exclamation point when you're searching for it, because sometimes I know it's a little bit funny if you don't have it exactly in the search bar as it appears on the step sheet. Saw some more people popping in. We've got Wendy, Marge, Anne is here, Debbie's here, Linda's here, Jenny's here, Alice is here. Awesome. All my friends joining me today. So excited. All right. Ooh. I'm going to stand up here. I'm going to wait another minute and a half or so before we go ahead and get started. So, I do have to, of course, say my thank yous to everyone that's putting Streamline together. They've been doing such a great job. I'm super happy to be a part of it. Really, really honored. So I have to thank JP and Jose and Daniel, and I'm always super afraid that one week I'm going to forget one name and it's just going to be out of my head, but I totally know you, I promise. So if that ever happens, know that I know your names. I have to say thank you to Grace for uploading all those videos. So after a while, we'll take them off of the Facebook page. So if you can't find it, go and check the YouTube channel. Everything gets uploaded to YouTube on the Streamline channel there. Streamline's also on Instagram, so if you're on Instagram, you can follow them there. And there's a newsletter, go ahead and sign up for that. There will be, I'm told, another 24-hour extreme event coming up. I looked on their website earlier, it looks like the dates haven't been released, so if one of them, the boys, is on here and they see what I'm talking about, they might comment if there's a date already. I don't know if it's been published yet, so they may or may not tell you a date right now. And of course, I will be putting up the link once this video is done. There's a link in the pinned post in this group, and I will put it in this post after I'm done. PayPal link to donate to the instructors if you have the means and feel the desire to go ahead and donate or / tip our instructors. That would be wonderful. It does get split out to all the instructors, so every little penny helps, because I know that some of the instructors are having trouble, as many of us are, during this time of Corona, where we just don't know what's going to happen, and many of us don't have job security like we used to. So I do see a couple more people popping in, so I'm going to say hey to those people, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. Who do we got in here? We've got... Melissa's in here, Judith's in here, Jean's in here, Leslie's in here, Eva's in here, Rita's in here, Jason's in here, Nancy's in here. All right. Lots of people just joined in. So we're going to go ahead and get started. This is Lady Luck, choreographed by Niels Poulsen in May of 2011. 64 counts, 2 walls, intermediate, advanced, funky, West Coast style. There's one little tag that happens right at the end of the wall, so it's not in the middle or anything, just right at the end, kind of tag that on, and that's it. No restarts, no bridges, nothing like that. So, hi Maxine. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. Weight's going to be on your left foot. You're going to point your right foot out to the side, bring it back, take a step to your right side, drag your left foot in, and step on it. So pointing that right foot out to the side, we point out, inside, step, and together. From here, we're going to pop both of our knees forward, but we're not going to let our head go up in space. So just our heels are popping up. Knees go forward. Boop, boop. Up, down, or forward, neutral. So, pointing that right foot out to the side, we point out, inside, together, pop, pop. There are going to be lots of different pops in here, so we're going to try and keep them straight. There's different kind of swivels and swivets and heel pops and all kinds of craziness going on here, so we'll try and keep it straight as we go through. One more time, pointing that right foot out to the side. We point out, inside step, together, pop, pop. Again, not popping up this way, popping with the knees, forward, neutral. From here, we're going to take our left foot a quarter of a turn to the left and step to the side. Then kind of pop your right knee in like an Elvis knee. Switch your weight to the right and pop your left knee. So we did side, together, pop, pop. Step your left a quarter of a turn to the left. Right knee in, switch weight, left knee in. And just to finish this set, we're going to run, a half turn over our left shoulder to face 3 o'clock. Left, right, left. All right, we're going to try it. That's your first 8. Pointing your right foot out to the side, we point out, inside, step, step together, knee pops. Quarter turn, knee in, run, left, right, left. This makes a lot more sense with the numbers and the cadence in there, so I'm going to do it with cues to the cadence, and then we'll do numbers. So we're going to have, pointing that right foot out to the side, out, inside, together, pop, pop, quarter, knee, run. Yeah, so that whole first set has that very typical West Coast swing rhythm, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Yeah? So we'll try that again now with numbers. Pointing the right foot out to the side, we have 1 and 2, together, 3 and 4, quarter, 5 and 6, run, 7 and 8. Weight ends up on that left foot, facing 3 o'clock. We'll do it again from the top, just for good measure. Pointing the right foot out to the side, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, run, 7 and 8. And that's your first set of 8. I'm going to check the comments, make sure we don't have any questions, and then we'll move on. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Tina. Hi, Kaylin. Lots of people saying, hey, but no questions. Perfect. So, unless there are any questions, and I'll wait about 10 more seconds, we'll move on to our second set. And we're good. Okay. Moving on to our second set. We just did half turn, run, run, run over our left shoulder, run, run, run. Weights on that left foot, we're facing 3 o'clock. From here, we're gonna do a jazz box, but it's not gonna be that easy. We're gonna make a full turn over this jazz box. Cross your right foot over, step back a quarter of a turn to face 6 o'clock, standing on your left foot. Forward a quarter of a turn on your right foot to face 9 o'clock. Hitch up your left knee to turn a half turn to face back to 3 o'clock. And step your left foot to the side. Told you it wasn't going to be that easy. So, jazz box. Just think about it like a jazz box. It'll be a lot easier, I promise. Crossing that right foot over. Cross, quarter, turn, spin around. One more time, crossing that right foot over. Cross, quarter, turn, spin around. Weight ends up on that left foot. Numbers on that are 1, 2, 3, and 4. The and is our half turn. So it feels like full beats 1, 2, 3, 4. Crossing that right foot over, full turn jazz box. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, from here, we're gonna have some heel swivelly things. So we just did your left foot stepping to the side after your full turn jazz box. Right heel's gonna come in and then neutral. Left heel's gonna come in and then neutral. Then we're gonna rock back on our right foot, rock, recover, and a step half pivot with that right foot, step half pivot. So, we did our full turn jazz box, we're on that left foot. Right heel comes in. Right heel, left heel. Then rock back on the right, rock, recover, half, pivot. And this is all going to be really fast. It's all syncopated here. So we did our jazz box, we're on that left foot, facing 3 o'clock. Right heel coming in. Right heel, left heel, rock, recover, pivot, turn. All right, we're going to take that whole set from the top of that set. I did see a couple comments come through. I'm going to make sure we don't have questions, so I'll check those in just a moment. Jazz box, full turn, crossing the right foot over. Cross, quarter, spin, step. Right heel, left heel, rock, recover, pivot, turn. One more time for good measure, then I'll check those comments. Crossing that right foot over, jazz box, full turn. Cross, quarter, spin, step. Right heel, left heel, rock, recover, pivot, turn. Weights on that left foot. All right, checking those comments. Make sure we don't leave anybody behind. Yes, it is a jazz box on steroids, for sure. All right, we didn't have any questions, though, just some people joining in. Welcome, welcome. So, let's do that set with numbers, just for good measure, so we know what to do. Crossing that right foot over for our jazz box. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heels, 5 and 6 and rock recover, 7 and pivot turn, 8 and. All syncopated all the way through. One more time, jazz box with the numbers. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heel, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. I lied. We're going to do it one more time just because it's fast. Jazz box crossing the right. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Heels 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. Weights on that left foot. All right, I did see a couple more comments come through. I want to make sure we didn't have a last minute question. Nope, just some thumbs up. Great. So if you are doing good, know what you're trying to do, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, give me a like, something that I know that we're all good and ready to move on. Hi, Diane. Thanks for joining. All right, I see a couple lonely thumbs. There's some more thumbs. Yeah. All right, we're going to go from the top, and then we'll move on. We're a quarter of the way there. Yeah. So, from the top, pointing that right out to the side. Point out, inside. Together, pop, pop. Quarter, knee, knee. And a run, run, run. Jazz, box, full turn. Heel and rock, recover, pivot, turn. Weights on that left foot. We'll try it with numbers all the way from the top. Right foot pointing out to the side. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, run 7 and 8, jabs 1, 2, 3 and 4, heel 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and weights on that left foot. All right, I did see one comment. Looks like it might be a question though. Nope. Hi, Joni. Not a question. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move on. We just did our rock, recover, pivot, turn. We're on that left foot facing 9 o'clock. We're going to do a rock forward. It kind of feels like a cross rock as we're doing this off of that turn. So we rock forward on that right foot, recover onto the left foot, and sweep a quarter of a turn. Then do a sailor quarter turn to face back to 3 o'clock. Sailor quarter turn. This is going to feel like a sailor prep because we're going to turn over our left shoulder right away here. So we just did rock, recover, pivot, turn. On that left foot facing 9 o'clock. Rock forward on that right foot. Recover, sweep a quarter turn. Sailor quarter prep. Sailor quarter prep. Weights on that right foot and prep to my right because I'm going to turn to my left next. So, swiveling both heels, I'm going to turn a half turn over my left shoulder and then come back right away. So half turn back the other way. Shoot, shoot. I'm lifting both heels up and pivoting on the balls of my feet. So let's try that with our rock, sweep, sailor quarter prep because that piece kind of flows together there. Rocking forward on that right foot, we rock, sweep, sailor quarter prep. Boom, boom. And I'm going to have weight on my right foot at the end of that. We are kind of split weight during the turn, but put your weight on your right foot at the end there. To finish this set, we're going to do a step, half pivot with the left foot, step, half pivot, and essentially run, run forward. Run, run. Actually, I'm going to add one more run. Run, run, run. Twist both heels to the left, and then both heels back to neutral. I'm going to add that piece on because when I dance this, I tend to forget that part, so I'm just going to smush it all onto that part because I always forget what happens next. All right, we just did swivel both heels, weights on that right foot, step, half pivot, run, 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 twist, twist. So half pivot with the left, half pivot, run, run, run. Both heels left, both heels neutral. All right, I did see a couple comments come through. Make sure we don't have questions. Jesse's here. Only 16 minutes late. It's pretty early for you, not going to lie. So, looks like we didn't have any questions though. So, we just did jazz box full turn, heel and rock, recover, pivot, turn. Weights on that left foot. Facing 9 o'clock. We're going to rock forward on that right foot. Rock, recover, sweep, quarter turn, sailor quarter turn, do, do, do. We're wound up. Going to turn over our left shoulder, swiveling both heels. Zoop, zoop. Weights on that right foot. Half pivot, run, 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 twist, twist. Both heels left, then neutral. We have pivot, turn, run, 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 twist, twist. Whew. We made it. Okay. One more time from that same spot. We'll add in numbers this time. We just did rock, recover, pivot, turn. 7 and 8 and. Rocking forward on that right foot is 1, sweep, 2, sailor, 3 and 4. Both heels. 5, 6. Pivot, turn, run, run, run is 7 and 8 and 1 and 2. All syncopated there again as well. So from that same spot, on our left foot facing 9 o'clock, rock forward on the right. 1, sweep, 2, sailor, 3 and 4. Both 5, 6, pivot, 7 and run, 8 and 1 and 2. Pretty fast in there. This one is a little bit speedy. The music itself is not overly fast, but there are a lot of and counts in here, so it ends up being pretty fast. Okay, We're going to go from that same spot one more time, then we'll go back to the top. Facing 9 o'clock, weights on that left foot, we're going to rock and sweep. Ready, and it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, both 5, 6, pivot, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2. Just for good measure, we'll do it one more time. Rock forward on that right foot. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1 and 2. Weight's going to end up mostly on that right foot, just for your reference. All right, still no questions. Great, great, great. We're going to go back to the top now. Pointing your right foot out to the side. We have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, run 7 and 8. Jabs 1, 2, 3 and 4. Heels 5 and 6, rock 7 and 8, and rock 1, 2, 3 and 4. Both heels 5, 6, pivot 7 and 8, and 1 and 2. Weight ends up on that right foot. From the top one more time, a little bit faster. Pointing our right to the right side. Ready, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, run 7 and 8, jog 1, 2, 3 and 4, heels 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, rock 1, 2, 3 and 4, both heels 5, 6, pivot 7 and 8, and 1 and 2. Whew. Hopefully we made it. All right, if you have questions, now would be a great time to ask them. If not, we'll go ahead and move on. Don't think anyone has any questions though. I'm going to wait just about 10 seconds for those to come through. Got some thumbs. All right, I think we're good. No questions. So we're going to go ahead and move on. We just did 7 and 8 and 1 and 2. Weights on that right foot. Left coaster step. 3 and 4. Kick your right foot diagonally across. Step down on it. Left heel diagonally right across and step on it. So we have left coaster, coaster step, kick step, heel step. One more time, left coaster, coaster step, kick step, heel step. And this is essentially going to feel like a jazz box into a grapevine quarter turn right. Sorry, rephrase. Quarter turn jazz box into a grapevine. So we cross, quarter turn, side, cross, and then a big step side. So we just did coaster, step, kick, and heel step. We're on that left foot. Quarter turn jazz box grapevine thing. Cross, quarter, side, cross, big side. All right. After we did our swivel, swivel, we're on that right foot, left coaster step, facing 9 o'clock. We have coaster step, kick step, heel step, jazz, quarter turn, grapevine. One more time, left coaster step. We have coaster step, kick step, heel step, cross, quarter, side, across, big side. All right, weight ends up on that right foot. I did see one comment, looks like it might be a question. All right, no questions, but Jesse's got jokes. Okay. We're going to try that set with numbers. So we just did 7 and 8 and 1 and 2. Weights on that right foot. Coaster step is 3 and 4. All this is syncopated now. Kicking across. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. All syncopated there. Left coaster step on. 3 and 4. Kick. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. All right, that's actually our halfway point in the dance. That side step takes us a little bit over halfway. That side step is going to be the beginning of kind of fake nightclub basics, so that's why it feels like kind of a bigger step there. So just kind of have that in your brains. Go ahead and give me a heart if you are ready to move on to the second half of the dance, conceptually understand what we need to be doing. If you have a question, feel free to ask that, and I will review any parts in the first half that we've done already. And then we will go from the top as well. I see 1, 2 only little hearts. There's some more hearts. Okay, looks like we're good. Awesome. So we're going to go from the top and then we're going to move on. From the top, pointing your right to the right side, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, quarter, 5 and 6, run, 7 and 8, jazz, 1, 2, 3 and 4, heel, 5 and 6, and rock, 7 and 8, and 1, sweep, 2, 3 and 4, both, 5, 6, run, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2, coaster, 3 and 4, kick, 5 and 6 and 7 and fake nightclub. All right, we're going to go from the top again. Pointing your right foot to the right side, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, run, 7 and 8, jazz, 1, 2, 3 and 4, heel, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, rock, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, run, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, kick, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and 1. All right, we made it. I don't think any questions came through, but I'm going to double check just in case. No questions, just lots of hearts. Great. Okay, so we're going to move on. As I mentioned, this is going to be the beginning of what feels like kind of funky nightclub basics. So we did our jazz box grapevine thing into 2 fake nightclub basics. So the reason they're fake nightclub basics is because they aren't going to be smooth. They're going to be kind of funky. So I'm kind of got bent knees, I'm kind of low, maybe even a little bit bouncy. So we've got side, back, rock. Another one, side, back, rock. Now we're going to do boogie walks, or just regular walks for now. Right, left, and then a mambo step half turn. Mambo half turn with a run, run. Run, run. Actually, I'm going to leave that run, run, run off because there's something different that happens there. So just a mambo half turn. Nightclub basic to the right, we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and walk. 5, 6, mambo, 7, and 8. Should end up on your right foot facing 6 o'clock or away from the screen. So, one more time going to the right, we have 1, rock, 2, and 3, 4, and walk. 5, 6, mambo, 7, and 8. All right, that was pretty easy. Nightclub basics, walks, mambo step. Not too bad. The next set is going to face mostly the back, so we're going to go ahead and flip it around. So we just did mambo half turn. We're facing fake 6 o'clock, weights on our right foot. We're going to do a ball step, and that step is going to be a big exaggerated step. Ball step, one more step, left foot. Right anchor step, anchor step. Weights on that right foot. So, just watch for a second here, just watch. We have mambo step, ball step, step, right anchor step. Weights on that right foot. So, we just did our mambo half turn. We're facing our fake 6 o'clock. We're going to do a ball, big step, step, right anchor step. Left foot coming in. We have ball, big step, step, right anchor step. From here, we're going to step our left foot back. Boom. And then we're going to do syncopated cross backs, essentially. Cross, back, back, cross, back, back. Then we're going to do slow cross backs. Cross, back, and cross, quarter turn. I did add a lot on there, but the counts are not, there's a lot of counts there, but there's not that many step patterns to remember. So we just did Mambo half turn, weights on that right foot, ball, step, step. Ball, big step, step, right, anchor, step. Left goes back, then fast cross backs. Cross, back, back, cross, back, back. Then slow cross backs. Cross, back, and quarter turn. Okay, one more time. Weights on that right foot. We just did a Mambo half turn. Ball step with that left foot. Ball, big step, step, right, anchor, step. Back, fast cross backs, and now the slow cross backs with a turn. Weights on that left foot, facing fake 3 o'clock. One more time facing our flipped around direction, then we'll try it facing the correct direction for wall 1. So we just did Mambo half turn. We're on that right foot. Ball step is and 1, 2, anchor 3 and 4, back 5. Fast cross backs are 6 and 7 and 8 and slow cross backs 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Yeah? We'll do that one more time. Half Mambo, boom, 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 with 7 and 8. Ball step forward is and 1. Ready, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, back 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. One more time just for good measure, then we'll do it facing the correct direction. Weights on that right foot. Ready, and 1, 2, anchor 3 and 4, back 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. All right, facing that correct direction now. We just did a walk, Mambo half turn. We're facing 6 o'clock on that right foot. We're gonna do a ball step, ready, and ball, big step, step, right, anchor, step, left, back, fast cross backs, and now the slow cross back, slow with the turn. One more time. Mambo was 7 and 8. We're facing 6 o'clock on the right foot. Ready, and 1, 2, anchor 3 and 4, back 5, 6 and 7 and 8, slow, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Facing 3 o'clock. All right, we're gonna do that one last time, then we'll add it on to the top. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. We added 2 sets on, so we're gonna put both of those sets together. Facing the front, we just did our jazz box, grapevine into our 2 funky nightclub basics. We have 1, 2 and 3, 4 and walk, 5, 6, Mambo 7 and 8 and 1, 2, anchor 3 and 4, back 5, 6 and 7 and 8, slow, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and. Cool. From the top, pointing your right foot out to the side, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, quarter 5 and 6, run 7 and 8, jazz 1, 2, 3 and 4, heel 5 and 6, rock 7 and 8 and rock 2, 3 and 4, both heels 5, 6, run 7 and 8 and 1, boom, boom, sorry I lied, boom, boom, left coaster, coaster step, kick and heel and jazz box, sing with the basic funky walk, Mambo half turn, ball step, step right, anchor, step left, back, fast cross backs, and now the slow cross back with a turn. Okay. We're gonna do that one more time just for me. I accidentally did my heel pops up, down instead of left, right, because up, down is what happens right where we stopped. So, from the top, one more time for me, pointing your right foot out to the side. We have out, inside, together, heel pop, quarter knee with a run, cross, jazz, full turn, right heel, left heel, rock back, pivot, turn, rock with a sweep, and a sailor quarter prep, half, pivot, run, forward heel, swivel, coaster, step, kick and heel and jazz box with a basic, and basic with a walk, walk and a mambo half turn ball step, step right anchor, step left back, fast cross backs, and now the slow cross back with a turn. Weight ends up on that left foot. If you have any questions, now would be a great time to ask them. I'm going to wait 10 seconds or so for those to pop through. Looks like we don't have any questions, so we should be good to go. All right. So we just did our fast cross backs. We ended up facing 3 o'clock, weights on that left foot. You're going to put your right foot forward, boom, and pop both heels up, down. So I kind of send my knees forward, boom, boom. Then I'm going to do a right sailor step, quarter turn. Sailor step to face 6 o'clock. So let's go back to our fast cross back. So step back on your left foot, facing 6 o'clock, cross your right foot over. We have fast cross backs, and now the slow cross back, slow cross back, step, pop, pop, right, sailor to the back. One more time. Let's go from a spot where you're facing me. Let's go to the halfway point. Funky basics. To the right, we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, walk 5, 6, mambo 7 and 8, and 1, 2, anchor 3 and 4, back 5, 6 and 7 and 8, slow, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, sailor 7 and 8. Weight ends up on the right foot. A couple comments came through. Want to make sure we don't have questions. Nope, just thumbs up. Great. All right. So we just did, I'm going to flip us around now so that you face me, because the whole last 8 counts of the dance is going to face the back wall, so you won't be able to see me. And surprise, it's the last 8 counts. So we just did boom, pop, pop, right, sailor step. We're going to do a small little step, and on our left foot, scuff your right foot forward. 1 and is going to be scuff hitch. Step back and kind of sit. Like you're sitting in a chair, imaginary chair that's behind you. Stand up and tap. So let's face 9 o'clock. Do your right sailor step, quarter turn. Sailor step and scuff, hitch, sit, come up with the tap. One more time. Right sailor, we have sailor step and scuff, hitch, sit, stand up, come, tap. Last 5 counts of the dance. Super hard. Here it goes. We had come up and tap. We're going to have step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. And that's the end of the dance. Told you it was really hard at the end there. So we'll do the right sailor step one more time. We have right sailor step and scuff, hitch, sit, stand up with a touch, then step, touch, step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Kind of traveling back as you do that. I saw several comments pop through. I want to make sure we don't have questions. No questions. Great. All right. So we're going to try that now facing the correct direction. So we just did slow, cross back, slow, face 3 o'clock. Step your right foot forward, boom, pop both heels kind of up and forward, boom, boom. Right sailor quarter turn, small step with the left foot, scuff the right, hitch it, sit on the right as you go back, stand back up on the left, tap the right next to left, then step taps, right, left, left. And that's the whole dance. So, one more time, we just did slow, cross, back. We're on that left foot. Right foot goes forward. Forward, pop, pop. Right sailor step and scuff, hitch, sit, stand up with the tap. Then step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Weights on that left foot. Ready to start again. pointing out, inside, together, pop, pop. So let's back up and do the second half of the dance because I feel like that is kind of one chunk that flows into each next step. Fake nightclub to the right. We have 1, 2, and 3. Slow walk, walk, walk. Mambo half turn, fall, big step. Step right, anchor, step left, back. Fast cross backs, and now the slow. Cross back, slow. Quarter turn, forward, pop, pop. Sailor step and scuff. Hitch, sit, stand up with a tap. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. From the top, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. One more time from that same spot. Then we'll go to the top. Right now we'll go halfway through. Going to our right, we have side, rock, step, side, rock, step, walk, walk, mambo, half turn, ball, big step, step right, anchor, step, left, back, cross backs, and now the slow, cross back, slow, quarter turn, step, pop, pop, right, sailor, step, and a scuff, hitch, sit, stand up with the tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. Okay, we're going to do that all with counts, then we'll go to the top. To the right, fake basic is 1, 2, and 3, 4, walk 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, anchor 3, and 4, back 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 2, 3, top 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and start the dance, 1, and 2, 3, and 4. And that's your whole thing. Check the comments here, make sure we don't have questions, then we'll do the, go from the top. Hi, Dan. All right, we're gonna go from the top, all the way through Lady Luck. Pointing your right foot up to the side, we have 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, run 7 and 8, jazz 1, 2, 3 and 4, heel 5 and 6, 7 and 8, rock 1, sweep 2, 3 and 4, swivel 5, 6, run 7 and 8, and 1 and 2, 3 and 4, kick 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, side 1, 2 and 3, 4, walk 5, 6, mambo 7 and 8, and 1, 2, anchor 3 and 4, back 5, 6 and 7 and 8, and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, tap 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and 1 and 2 to start again. That's your whole dance with the numbers. If you got questions, now would be a great time to ask them. I'm going to wait 20-30 seconds for those to come through because that was our whole dance. We do have a little tag that we'll talk about in just a moment here. But if anyone has questions on the dance, on the steps, on the numbers that we've covered so far, which is everything except the tag, ask them now. All right, I don't see any coming through. So if you are good to move on, go ahead and give me some thumbs up. There's some thumbs. They're lonely. There's some more thumbs. All right, looks like we're good. No question, comments coming in. So we're going to talk about the tag, and then we're going to talk about technique. Hi, Miss Rona. So our tag. I'm going to do it facing the front, but it will happen facing the back. It's not hard. Don't worry. You will definitely hear the music. It's very different. It's you can hear the beat is there, and then it kind of just goes away, and we have boom, 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 boom. It ain't something you can synthesize. Yeah, there's my singing. I had to get some singing in for today. So, like I said, we have that boom, 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 and we're gonna dance that. So we step our right foot to the side, hold, ball side, hold, and then a ball side rock, recover. It's going to feel like a grapevine, right behind, side, and tap. So, our whole tag, we have side, hold, hold, ball, rock, recover, behind, side, tap. With the numbers we have 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. With the singing, we have boom, boom, boom. It ain't something you can go. All right, that's your time. It'll have them facing the back, but it goes just like that. All right, we're going to talk a little bit about technique now. All right, no questions, so here we go. Technique. As we point to the right, I'm going to have like a bent left knee. Boom, boom, ah. And I'm kind of setting my lower body like a slide. And then I step together, knee pops. We talked about this in the beginning. When you do your knee pops, you don't want your head to go up, down. Just your heels pop up. So my head stays level. To do this, I feel like my knees are going forward rather than like bending up and down. I feel like they're bending forward. So, together, pop, pop, quarter turn, stepping with that left, elbows, knees, in right, in left. The way that I'm doing that is, I step my quarter turn, I kind of twist my knee in as I bend it, stand up, switch it. Boom, boom. And then I have my triple run, run, run. We'll end up facing 3 o'clock here. Jazz box, full turn. It is my stylistic preference to dance this as cross, back, 1/8 of a turn, maybe 1/4 of a turn, 3/4 spin, and step your left foot down. I just feel like it feels cooler, but you can totally do it the way it's on the step sheet. Cross, quarter, quarter, and side. So spinning a half turn. I just like to put the extra quarter turn on there and delay it, just because I think it feels a little bit sharper. So if you want to, cross, back, little turn, and go. And then your right heel comes in, right and left hand. As you do that, I've got 2 bent knees, right and left hand. As my right comes in, my right heel comes in, I'm angling my body to the right, then neutral, left heel comes in, angle the body to the left, and then neutral. Rock your right foot back, rock, recover, half, pivot. As I do this, rock, sweep. I want to make sure that I don't put my weight all the way forward on my right foot and then all the way back onto my left, because there's just not time for it, so I do what's called a check. And when we check, we only put half of our weight onto that forward foot. So I did back, rock, half, pivot, boom. You can see right here, my body's not over my right foot or my left foot, it's kind of in between. And that's how you can tell that I'm 50-50 over my weight. Half my weight's on my right foot, half my weight's on the left foot. I'm doing this to just kind of stop myself a little bit early because I don't have a lot of time here. And then I come back onto my left foot and sweep. I tend to dance this as rock, sweep, and then a sailor half turn. But on the step sheet is a rock, quarter sweep, quarter sailor step. Totally up to your preference. I think it doesn't really matter as long as you get there. So rock, sweep, sailor, prep. From here, I just kind of lift up and drop my heels down, lift up and drop my heels down. Make sure weight ends up on that right foot, or mostly on that right foot at least, so you can run, 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 run. Left, neutral. Mostly just run. Not a whole lot to that. Small steps, running around. Left coaster step, coaster step. As I do my kick and heel and, I like to kind of angle my body. So I send my whole lower body to the left as I kick my right foot to the left corner. And then I come back, and then my whole lower body kind of angles to the right as I put my left heel to the right corner. And then I step back. Jazz box, I just kind of have bent soft knees here. Do, 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 do. I kind of push off a little bit here. Side. To make this a funky nightclub, I'm just going to kind of have like a, more of like an athletic stance rather than a smooth. Stand up nice and tall. For our regular nightclub basics, I'm going to be kind of funky, kind of bent. Boom, da, da, boom, da, da. Yeah, so just a little bit of a technique, doing more of a rock back than like a fifth position step that we might do for a smooth style. So we have side, rock, step, side, rock, step. I said these are either walks or boogie walks. So if you want to do boogie walks, you're going to kind of roll your knee out to the right as you step with your right foot, roll your knee out to the left as you step with your left foot. So we would have, from those basics, we have boom, da, da, boom, da, da, roll, roll. Then a mambo half turn, still kind of having bent knees here. Mambo half turn, and as I take that big step, I'm letting my lower body go first. I'm doing that by bending my left knee, which is my standing leg I'm standing on. Big step, step. Then I would have my right anchor step facing 6 o'clock. Left foot goes back. Boom. I like to really make this left foot going back step distinct from the rest of my other steps, yeah? So I have boom, wait, and then I go fast cross backs, and now the slow cross back, slow quarter turn, step, again, knees popping, not going up in space, not dropping, just the heels and the knees moving. Right sailor step, quarter turn, sailor step, extra step on that left foot, brush the right, hitch, sit, come up and tap. As you do your step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, you can open and close your knees. Step, tap, step, tap, step, tap, step, tap. To do that, what I'm doing is I have my weight mostly on my left foot. I'm kind of have my heels off the ground though. Weight's mostly on my left foot. As I open my body to